So my name is Clara Chinwe Okoro, and I'm the chairman of the Brand Journalists Association of Nigeria.
Okay, so can you tell us the role of data and technology in a disputed country like Nigeria?
So in a disruptive economy, with what technology is doing currently, it's becoming challenging for brands to know the touch points where to meet their consumers. So you have mobile devices like your mobile phone, you have the web, you have the billboards. So it's becoming a huge challenge for brands to know where to place their adverts to actually meet the consumer properly. And that's what we call a disruptive economy, because in the past we just used to have the newspaper advert, we have the television advert, we have the radio advert. But now technology has come in with digital media. So Facebook, Instagram, and the rest of them are visibly becoming a huge challenge to decide where the consumers are really meeting your brands.
Okay, so what advice do you have generally to brand owners and those that are trying to put out their goods and services away from Nigeria to the world? What measures do you think they can take to make sure that their brand is out there?
So essentially, they need to also be disruptive in their thinking. What we used to call old media was, like I said, your newspaper, your television, and your radio. The world has done a 360 degree with technology coming in. Now with your mobile device on a daily basis, some people never buy the hard copy newspaper to read anymore. Breaking news comes on your mobile device. When adverts are running, it's on your mobile device. You're driving down the road, you're watching an LED advert on a billboard, so it's no longer your static billboard. So any brand that wants to succeed in the new economy has to take cognizance that digital media is now a very strong point for media spend. So you have to have a digital marketer attached to your brand to be able to compete effectively now.
Okay, let's come to a familiar environment, the media.
You know, the thing is, in the new dispensation that we are, Google is just a keyboard away from whatever information you need. With the tap of your keyboard, you can have access to it. So now the journalists do not have excuse any longer, because breaking news is per second globally. So you now have citizen reporters and you have the well-trained journalists. So when you read a well-trained journalist, you can see they've gone through the whole spectrum of taking information from all these bases and accumulating them together and giving you a precise reportage of what your brand is supposed to do. But now it is easier to get across to them, because in the past, if I was just a columnist on this day, it's only if you could buy a hard copy of this day that you read my article. But if you punch in my name and my byline, it will bring up all my articles for you on the internet. So it made me a global journalist right from where I'm practicing from. So essentially, technology is driving the world now. We're in the 4th industrial revolution. And if you take out the matrix of technology from your brand positioning, you are going to be left behind. It's already happening to a lot of brands. You now see young, agile brands come up, and all of a sudden, they move ahead of the bigger brands because they adopted technology into the spectrum. And a lot of big brands are struggling with the thinking, we don't want to engage young people. But unfortunately, the world has moved on, so you need to engage those young people in the language they understand. And that's why you need to bring in digital marketing into the scope of your marketing activities. So the annual marketing conference, as journalists, we feel we report brands, and we're the bridge between brands and the brand owners. So when there is a problem with brands, it is us that the brand owners come to report to the consumers, and we try to hear both sides of the story, and we reach a middle ground and tell the real story the way it is. For instance, some brands have issues. There might be fake products issues, there might be impersonation issues. So it's the role of the journalist to report it the way it is and find out in the middle of it all how important is this to the consumer, because you might be safeguarding lives, you might be protecting lives by reporting that article, even if the brand is not happy about it, but it could save consumers' life if they don't touch that particular product at that time because it's fake.
Name and your designation.
Okay, my name is Omojafor. I'm the former chairman, in fact the two-time chairman of Brand Journalists Association of Nigeria.
Wow. Okay, so beautiful, sir. Talking about technology and data, how efficiently do you think brand owners can make use of technology and data to propagate their goods and services around the world?
Well, it is indispensable now for not if as a brand you don't use technology, because technology is a tool where brands are actually using it to do a lot of things. Today you can see in the Nigerian music industry, you see that somebody wants to release an EP, he announced it on Twitter, he announced it on Instagram or TikTok, and the entire press, the conventional press, picked it. Now people don't usually put everybody in the same room to announce anything. So that is the impact of technology. And for the brands, again, the speed of feedback is like the speed of light. The moment you misbehave, your name is going everywhere. And as soon as you do good, your name is also going everywhere. So nobody's waiting. The area of media manager trying to cover up everything is gone. So the importance of technology on brand building can never be overemphasized. It's very huge. In fact, as I speak today, like one of the panelists said, in the past, you used to see the top 10 brands in the world. You used to see the FMCGs, who are the fast moving consumer goods. You used to see Coca-Cola, you used to see Unilever, you used to see Nestle. But today, they can't even make the top 10 because the technology has taken over everything. You see, the biggest car in the world used to be Ferrari, used to be Mercedes-Benz. Today, Tesla, the electric car created and developed by Elon Musk, is ranking number 1. So that tells you that without technology today, brands cannot really survive it. So, like I said, the importance of the impact of technology in brand building exercises, it can never be overemphasized.
Okay, yeah, we have all been talking about the advantages that technology has towards building brands, but I'd like to actually dive into new media as related to journalism. Now, we know that media, at the touch of your screen, you can actually get to know a news activity that's happening somewhere around the world, which actually makes news stories sometimes fake. We have incidents of stories that are not properly written, are not properly disposed or given out to the audience. So how do you think media, in the same sense, is a disadvantage towards journalism and getting out or getting to propagate fake news?
First, let's talk about the advantage first. The advent of new media has promoted citizenship journalism. I mean, citizenship journalism is a genre of journalism that actually everyone has put themselves in a position to process information and disseminate it. Right? Now, has it helped? Obviously it helped. I was here, I didn't know that. I just opened my phone. What did I see? A poorly written press release that Somi Okoso is dead. How did I get to know? Citizen journalism. No journalist was there when his lawman died. Perhaps people that were on top Milan Bridge driving past saw a DSS female officer that jumped into the ocean. No conventional media person was there. So it is at your own time as a true journalist to process that information and begin to make the necessary call. Yes, whatever they are saying, fake news has lived with us for time immemorial. Fake news have been there. Even if you look at it in the past, that's where we have, in those days, we have what they call odd news. Odd news were considered to be fake news. But today, are the odd news fake news? They are not. So at the end of the day, the advent of social media, new media, has not really impacted negatively on the conventional media. What it's just done is that it makes the information go on the speed of light, and we are aware. Yes, a lot of people, when they see such information, what they need to do to go to a conventional and established medium to cross-check whether it's true. But information has been passed. Like I told you earlier, the information I read about Sami Okoso was badly written. But I went to a conventional media and the information was written perfectly well. But nothing was lost from the other one. So the new media has given too much credence to what we are doing, and it should be encouraged.
Consistency and congratulations. And I'm proud and happy to present to you this award
of PR Agency of the Decade, presented to CMC Committee.
Thank you very much. Do we have the representative of Omojafor in the house, please? Please, who are here, please? The advertising personality of the decade. If you know, Omojafor has done so well. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yes, exactly. Let's have Mr. Yomi's package.
I present to you Mr. Omojafor, ably represented here as the advertising personality of the decade. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
The representative, or if Folake Animumuni is here, the female marketing personality of the decade, First Bank, Folake Animumuni, please. Please. Where is the chairman of the Lagos State NIPR? She can do us the honor to take all Madam Bumi, okay? This is a woman.
Yes, she's coming.
Where is the person?
No, Mrs. Mwako is coming.
Okay, I thought she stepped up. Thank you very much. Thank you. Stanbic IBTC, the financial brand of the decade, please. Is anyone here for Stanbic IBTC? Is anyone there for Stanbic IBTC, please?
On behalf of the Brand Journalists Association of Nigeria, this award of female marketing personality of the decade is presented to Mrs. Folake Animumuni. Congratulations.
Media Reach OMD, Media Agency of the Year, of the decade rather, sorry. Please, any rep, thank you. Please put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him, please. Media Reach. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please continue to clap now. Thank you. Thank you.
On behalf of the Brand Journalists Association of Nigeria, this beautiful award is made to the Media Agency of the Decade, presented to Media Reach OMG. Congratulations.
Then the FMCG company of the decade, Nestle. Nestle, FMCG, any rep, experiential marketing agency of the decade, Oracle Experience. Oracle Experience. Then for this category, the last but not the least, brand of the decade, DSTV. Anyone from DSTV, please. Thank you. Please put your hands together for the brand of the decade. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please come, please. Thank you.
On behalf of the Brand Journalists Association of Nigeria, the award of the Brand of the Decade is presented to DSTV. Congratulations.
All right, sorry, sir, I made a mistake there. Then the creative agency of the decade, Noah's Ark. And here put your hands together for Noah's Ark. If you know the history of the Bible, you cannot forget about the ark. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
As a matter of fact, the outfit itself is like an ark. Congratulations. On behalf of the Brand Journalists Association of Nigeria, this award of the Advertising Agency of the Decade is presented to Noah's Communications. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. It's even befitting that you are the one presenting the word. So at this moment, I would like to excuse you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very
That was
much.
awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sir Steve Omojafor, for what you've done today.
I will give the indulgence of Mrs. Bomioke, former President BJAN, Lagos State NIPR, Mrs. Comfort and the rep of the NCC, please to join us on the podium. Thank you, sir.